That then retired Constitutional Court Judge Albie Sachs believes compensation without expropriation can be achieved without changing the Constitution. He says a very strong case can be made for this. Sachs was giving the opening address at the land colloquium being held at the University of Cape Town.
Giving some historical context, Justice Albie Sachs explained that Section 25 of the Constitution was never negotiated. He pointed out it was not a product of CODESA or the outcome of a deal, but was adopted by Parliament.
Democratically elected Parliament. That Parliament at that stage consisted overwhelmingly of people who'd been in the freedom struggle, who'd come out of jail, who'd been active in resisting forced removals from land, who'd been in exile, who'd been in Mkhonto we Sizwe, who'd been fighting for freedom in this country. For me, this is central to understanding Section 25.
Sachs went on to say a form of constitutional control over expropriation was necessary. This would prevent those in office from using state instruments to amass wealth.
And once you get politics, power and economic opportunities coalescing, you can see what happens. Now we don't have to point to other countries. We can point to our own experience in our own country of what can happen even with a good constitution if there isn't vigilance and if there isn't a public and a community determination to maintain those principles. So we do need a constitutional control over expropriation. And if you allow the expropriators themselves to determine the justice of the expropriation, you're finished. So you need an independent body, you need judicial control in that sense, according to certain principles.
Sachs said academics needed to step in and apply their expertise to help formulate the correct model to navigate the process. He suggested that the new Expropriation Act be adopted by Parliament, which would permit expropriation. This could then be referred to the Constitutional Court to test whether it complied with all the requirements. The land colloquium also addressed tenure of rights, hindrances to land reform, beneficiaries of expropriation, and a feminist analysis of land economics. Abra Barbia, SABC News, Cape Town.